Hello, my name is Ace from EAS. Today, I'm here again with another behind the screens, a bit of a different one this time. This is going to be one of the first times I'm interviewing more of someone that isn't a direct content creator, at least not yet, and more so someone who has been around in the community helping assist others, especially me, in content creation, and that's Lumenair.
Hello.
Hi. So,
Oh man.
this is gonna be a little. I'll probably still ask you a couple of the questions because they still apply, but um, some of them are related specifically to creating EAS content. So I guess we'll have to see, and then we have some stuff that we can talk about too. So I guess just to get started, of course, when did you start getting interested in EAS content?
So I had discovered the EAS community around 2016, 2017, seeing a couple of Shroob, his content. I've seen, those were the first ones I'd seen initially. I was like, man, this is kind of cool. And then it recommended me one of your videos, and I just dove down the rabbit hole. And years later, here we are.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always been like a subtle horror person. I do terrible with horror movies, but when it comes to like analog horror, there's something about it. It pulled me in from day one.
Right. So, who or what, I guess, inspired you to start working on it? Or start working on content more? Which, again, I guess is a bit of a different case for you, but...
So, when I had started watching, I didn't know that there was this community behind it. I thought it was just a couple of niche videos on the internet, and then I discovered there was a community behind it.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw that people were like starting to integrate voice acting, and this is going to tie back to really old roots. I have been wanting to do voice acting since I was maybe 8, 9, because I was growing up watching Disney movies, and I was like, man, it would be cool to just be one of like Lightning McQueen's friends in a movie. And I didn't know better at the time.
Yeah.
You know, knowing how Disney would treat that series. But I had always had an interest in it, and people had told me, like adults have been like, man, you would be great talking in animated films and all this. And I saw that this community, was starting to integrate voice acting, and people wanted voice actors, and I was like, you know what do I have to lose? I've got this like $50 mic from Amazon.
Nope.
I'll just shoot my shot, and it worked. I think, what was it? What was that first one? Was it Red Dawn? I'm trying to think.
I think the first one you were included in terms of my videos, I think might have been Red Dawn, but I don't know if that was the first.
I think that was. I think Red Dawn was my first like integration into the community, into more of the creation side.
Right, and then now that's devolved. Well, not devolved. It's evolved. into us actually like fully working together and creating multiple scenarios together. So, and I know you've helped out a ton of other people as well, and that's great to see.
Yeah, no, I love helping out the community because it's just fun to do this. It doesn't cost me anything. It doesn't cost anybody else anything.
Right.
And it just adds a level of depth into the community that you just can't get with TTS.
Mm-hmm.
And there are good TTS characters, but TTS can't really beat regular voice acting. There's something about a genuine human voice that will always have a nice presence to it in a video, and it's nice. It's nice knowing that other people want to take that step, move away from TTS, integrate voice acting, and take the extra time to edit that. And I'd like to help them get there.
Right.
It's nice to see other people grow and succeed, and bring more of this into light. I mean, we've seen YouTubers mention it. Mudahar mentioned. There have been mentions of our community out of big time creators, and that's wonderful.
Yeah, it really is. I I'm sorry, I forgot the person's name, but some guy that did a video on like the analog horror iceberg mentioned EAS scenarios. He had like 61, 62K subs, and he actually brought up me specifically in there, and I was like, damn, that was
it's crazy,
right.
And you love to see it.
So, what is like your all-time favorite EAS scenario?
All-time favorite? Ooh, that's kind of a tough one because I don't want to mention one of my own. One of the ones I've written. Because
that's fair.
I love. Trust me, I love Hiding from the Sun. But there's
right.
ones that I haven't written. Probably. This one, it's a tough pick. It really is a tough pick. I'd have to say EF6.
Of course. A man of culture.
Just a classic. Yep. EF6 is great. And God, it's legendary.
Yeah.
I love it.
Mm-hmm. What is like, I guess either in creating or watching, what is like your favorite type of EAF scenario? Like general topic range, you know?
Like
weathers, paranormal stuff, man-made stuff.
I love seeing the paranormal stuff.
Yeah, I definitely need to get back to doing more of that.
Yeah, no, because just the paranormal, they're scenarios. They don't have to be real, so why not integrate a cool element like, I don't know, acid rain that will actually disintegrate your skin or something like that. I mean, there's Netflix movies on it, so why not create some EAS scenarios? It's cool. It's really cool that you can just create things and scenarios about fictitious things.
Yeah.
And seeing the paranormal stuff just scratches the right itch.
Yeah, because you're never going to see that shit in real life.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to have a plague doctor in my neighborhood, but I'm not going to hold my breath on it.
Yeah. So, who is your favorite EAS creator, actually?
Favorite creator? Ooh, I don't like picking favorites. But if I had to, I love the work that Electric Fanatic's doing. I know you had him. I know you had Electric Fanatic on here, and just his videos. Oh my god, those and the new stuff too. His new the one that he animated, I think in Blender.
That the one he posted, or the one like I'm not gonna talk about it much, obviously, but
the one he posted. The one he posted on his YouTube, the one with the tornado and shit, that was analog horror. Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
It was great. It really.
I hope I see more of that on that channel.
It really did a good job capturing like the type of fear and like sense of impending doom of like a big storm coming your way. Like I like it leaves you with the feeling of like, oh my god, like I'm about to this is fucked.
Yeah, I'm gonna die. I threw it up on the big screen while I was just laying down before bed because I thought it was just going to be a silly little video. No, I did not sleep that night.
Oh my god.
That was good. Oh,
I'm hoping to see Eltic post more again this year. I know he's been really busy. I'm gonna do anything I can to help, but
yeah, this is the year 2023. As much as it's been a year,
it's the year
it's the year of the creators for this community.
We're trying.
And we can definitely talk. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later because there's some fun stuff going on later on this year.
Right. So, what is? I feel like I already know the answer to this, but what is your favorite EAS scenario like you've ever made or been a part of?
Hiding from the Sun, hands down.
Of course.
I still brag about that. I still love it because I still show people to this day that video. If anybody who's like, hey, I see, because I on my Indeed, I did throw this down as experience because it does count.
I mean, yeah, why not?
Fun fact for anybody for anybody who wants to get into the voice acting real business, this is experience for it. Practice, learn. But I threw it on Indeed, and like employers will ask me, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, this I do this, and I'll show them Hiding from the Sun. And they'll go home and watch it. And they will come back for the next interview and go, I watched that video of yours. That was amazing.
That's awesome to hear.
I didn't know that genre existed.
Yeah.
So it's... And like my coworkers will ask occasionally when they hear about me, bring it up. And It's just a fun thing to talk on.
Yeah.
You know, not many people go, yeah, I helped write a scenario about Yellowstone erupting, and it did very well.
Very well. It's probably the next 100K video. It's gonna take a minute, but it's been
Yeah, what is that? 84,000?
Like 83K.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. 83,000 individual people have seen that. It's wild.
So what would be like your dream collaboration, I guess, aside from stuff we've done? Like, who would you want to personally work with to help make
All right. This is going to be a list.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
But I feel, honestly, dream collaboration. Me, you, Radioactive,
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Queen, Electric Fanatic, Harvester,
Oh, God.
Shep,
Yep.
and
The squad.
the squad, and I'm trying to think. I had another name.
Helix?
Helix, definitely Helix. Got to get Helix on there. And then there was somebody else. Shroob. I don't know how we do it.
Whoa, pulling that one
Yeah,
out of
like-
left field a little bit.
Yeah, Shroob. Yes. I loved the SCP videos that Shroob did, and just like they were simple, but they were good.
It's not impossible, but I don't know what happened to Shroob. I remember, like, later on last year, he came back to Discord for a bit. He talked to my server, said he was going to get back to making stuff. Yeah, we talked to him, and, like, I even offered him to join our group chat and shit, and then he just disappeared.
Yeah,
And
it
I
just
haven't heard from him
disappeared.
since.
Yeah, it's
weird.
Wolf. If there's a will, there's a way. We'll find a way.
But Shroob, if you're still watching this, if you're still watching my content, feel free to come talk to us again. We'd love to talk to you again.
Yeah, we've got the wonderful Discord servers of yours, and so just feel free to reach out.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
So, what creators would you like to see collaborate, like, outside of you? Like, you can't be a part of it.
Creators I'd love to see collab. Ooh, okay. I definitely want to see Eltic and Harv on another video.
Yeah, honestly, that would probably... I mean, certified banger right off the bat, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, this one's gonna be also kind of out of left field, but, like, it would be interesting to try and contact Alert World, see Alert World and you do a video together, mix in the voice acting with just that quirky style. I know, out of left field.
Wow.
But
That's interesting.
yeah. But it's just, if you've watched Alert World, for those of you who have, it's the style. It changes. It's... Oh.
I don't know how that would go, because, like, I've mentioned this before, but, like, for easily now being the biggest somewhat EAF-centric focused channel on YouTube, as far as I'm aware, I don't think, like, almost any of us have ever talked to him. Like, me, Radio, Diamond, Harv, Electric, Hermitage, anyone. I haven't heard anyone speak of talking to
Oh, jeez. 120,000 subscribers. That definitely has to be the largest.
Oh, yeah, by a landslide. I mean, like, when we talk biggest creators in the community, and we generally look at, like, typical EAS scenario creation, it's Harv, and he's at, like, 33K.
Yeah.
And then Alert World's, like, leaps and bounds past that. It's fucking insane.
It's wild. And then you watch their videos, and you can kind of see why.
Kind of, but I don't know. I still think...
275,000 views. Wow, on one video. That's crazy.
Yeah. So, I've relatively exhausted my list. So I guess I want to... This is where it's going to divulge from the usual interview, and we can talk about something that's specific to us. Do you want to talk about your plans for working on the channel with me, or would you like me to do it?
Oh, yeah, no, I'd love to do that.
Go for it.
Obviously, we just released that we just released Through the Fire and the Flames.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of fun to work on.
Yes.
I'll admit, definitely a lot of new elements that we brought in because I wanted to do that, and I feel like it would just add a new level of uniqueness to a scenario, something we haven't really seen before.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely different, and I just loved working on that, and I'd love to keep doing that to integrate new elements. As you know, I might be buying that new car.
Right.
To give a little bit of background, I'm buying a ex-cop car that comes with the light bar and the stickers and all of that, so might use that.
Right.
And some videos, that would be kind of cool. But just overall plans, I just continue to improve with each video, find a new way to improve, even if it's in a minor way, like, oh, there could be better audio editing here by like a couple decibels.
Right.
Or, hey, I can integrate this new style of scene, you know? It's just finding ways to evolve, even in the small ways. As long as the next video is an improvement in any way, shape, or form over the previous one, then that is a success no matter what. Doesn't matter if the video flops or if it, you know, reaches YouTube front page somehow.
Yeah.
It's still an evolution in the video.
But yeah, basically, so to elaborate a little more, I asked Lou, because Lou has helped me work on multiple scenarios like Hiding from the Sun and Road Rover, and also just in the general helped me in the background with a lot of other scenarios, has done a ton of voice acting for me, just overall been very helpful, and I know he has like increasingly become interested in EAS stuff, so I'm not sure if it will be every scenario, but most likely for the near future, most of what I write, without, like, aside from collaborations with other people, probably, like, Lou will be writing it with me and helping me produce the video.
Yeah, which, that's a insanely cool opportunity in itself, so thank you for that.
Of course.
It's so cool to just be like, yeah, I can now co-write these. That's insane. And with some of the evolutions we've found via whether it be new TTS or new applications we can use to integrate more depth into a scenario to add more story to it, it's just great. And with some of the things, looking at our roadmap for this year, with some of these things, I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can actually keep up, but we're gonna try our best.
Yeah. I'm always gonna be carrying a laptop with me now.
The goal is to like really turn the channel back around this year, and to help it get back on track consistently. Because it was going. I mean, I won't say it went bad, but I kind of like fell off of it in March. But like that was honestly because I was just pounding away at it through January and February, and I kind of felt like I was reaching that point where I was like getting a little tired of it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna relax, take some more time to work on it a little less, work on other things I enjoy, like stuff on the other channel or drawing, stuff like that, and then come back to it. So towards the latter half of March, I ended up wrapping up Through the Fire and Flames and something else I am working on with Joe, which I'm assuming will be announced by the time this goes up. So another medium-length scenario. It was meant to come out in March, but we got really sidetracked. Like I said, March was just kind of an off month for me, content creation-wise. I'm sorry about that. But I'm going to come back in April and do what we can.
Yeah, harder than before. We've got some plans, and I'm excited.
It feels like my audience really is patient. Like, I don't need to stress out too much if I miss a month. And I feel like I also don't really need to explain myself, but I feel the need to.
Yeah, like I'm there in the premieres, and I see every time you upload, it's the same reaction. Everybody loves it. Everybody's like, "Oh my god, new EAS video," and I love seeing that energy.
Right. And
so
the idea is to hopefully really carry that this year, and
and
we have so many fun ideas, and I can't wait to get back to making scenarios consistently again, because it's fun to post them and then just watch them go. Not everyone's going to be a success, obviously. Some of them don't do well, some of them do well. But it's just fun to put new concepts out there, really.
Yeah, and it's still people that are seeing it. Even if the video performs like absolute hot dog water, that's still people who have seen it, and that's still great in itself.
They can't take their views back.
Yeah, idiot, try and take your views back. You can't.
Oh.
No refunds here.
But yeah. So overall, I don't really know what else to say other than yeah, we'll be having Lou working with me. I'm hoping this kind of helps keep us both in line in terms of staying motivated, because I've been getting better at that, but for most of last year it was pretty bad trying to be motivated. So
Well, actually, there is one thing that we do need to throw out there real quick that's happening later this year.
what
The event.
Spring Fling?
Yes.
Yeah.
Spring Fling. So
I first announced that back in January. Still haven't made a promotional trailer for that. We really need to get on that.
Yeah, no, I was working on one, and then scrapped the idea because I need to work on a new one. I'm trying to make it good.
Yeah. We'll by the time this goes up, hopefully we'll have a better idea, and there'll be a promotional video out or ready to go out in the near future. But yeah, if you haven't watched the initial video, TLDR, basically any EAS creator that would like to can come submit a scenario to us. Obviously, it will be uploaded on their channel. We're going to set up a schedule. Don't really know exactly how it's going to work yet, but we're going to have a schedule set up over the course of the last week of May. And it's just going to be a ton of new content from big creators, small creators, everything in between. There's going to be a lot of new stuff. And the main goal is to just kind of help spark the community back up again. That's the main idea behind it. Both view-wise, interest-wise, passion-wise. The idea is to get everyone like moving again, including myself.
And this is definitely...
I feel like it has been a little stagnant. Like, not completely. There was definitely good things to come out of 2022 and already this year. But, like, I just feel like it wasn't, like, not as much as being done. And, I don't know, I just feel like we kind of could all use to pick up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, nice little boost. And I'm excited to see this because it's bringing the community together for, a week or so.
Yeah.
And just having nights where we just watch and see what the community can throw out. And I am excited to see that. It's challenging creators. And, obviously there's no specific rules for what you bring. Just bring your best.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited to see that, what everybody has is their standard of best.
Right.
I'm stoked because there's a fair amount of creators already in here. I myself am in it.
Right.
I want to participate. This is going to be great, and I hope we can do this, once a year. This would be cool,
Yeah,
just have a little festival once a year. And, who knows who might show up at later dates, so I'd love to have this keep going.
Yeah, and I will say, in terms of my Spring Fling entry, obviously, because of what I said earlier, by proxy, my Spring Fling's project is Lou's Spring Fling project, so we'll be doing that together. And I may or may not have something else. I don't know yet, but I might be helping somebody else create a scenario, and if that ends up working out, then I guess technically I'll be in there twice. I will say, you, like, on your own channel, I guess, well, you should only submit one video, but, like, if you made one of your own, like, alone or with somebody else, and then you collabed with somebody else, that's fine. I don't care, that works. But, ideally for yourself, if you're submitting, like, a solo video, or maybe just one with other people, preferably just one submission, but if you end up being in, like, multiple because of collabs and stuff, that's okay. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, hey, the more the merrier.
Right.
Let's see
if
what
anything, it's just beneficial for you. That's just more views for whoever this video. So,
and it'll allow for new creative fronts. So, I'm excited. I really am excited for Spring Fling.
What I'm excited, honestly, the most is, like, I want to see which videos come out on top, like, view-wise. I want to see, like, what ends up being the biggest of the event, because, like, that's going to be really interesting to see. Because knowing that there's a decent chunk of the community, I would say at the very least you have to expect a couple hundred to 1,000. Like, maybe not all at the same time, but, like, that are probably actively checking in during the week, if not more. I think it could be fair to say more, considering Harv has, like, 33k, Eltic has, like, 23k, I have 11k, everyone,
yeah.
But my point is that, like, these videos will probably, especially if they're set up for premieres, which I'm assuming they will be, they will all probably get a really nice view push right in the beginning. So it's interesting to see if YouTube ends up picking up on these videos and letting them go, or just like, you know, they get like a good first hit and then that's it. Like, they don't really go much further. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, this is going to boost views for many channels, you know, throw some creators into the spotlight who haven't been there before. This is going to be good. Everybody's going to benefit.
Yep. So, I think that's about it for this, unless you had anything else you wanted to say.
No, I don't have anything, because, I mean, I do content creation myself, but it is nothing like EAS content, so.
Right. Well, I mean, what are you working on, actually? I didn't ask that. Like, other than the EAS stuff, what have you been working on?
So, on my channel, actually, I have, on the back burner right now, I have a short film that I'm working on.
Interesting.
I got to pick back up on that as soon as we get into warmer and non-tornado weather.
Yeah.
We nearly had one the other day. That was kind of scary.
There's more coming, like, tomorrow.
Oh no, I am not happy. I'm not happy about it at all. It is Easter weekend, bro.
We're literally on, like, the fucking, like, we've had one of these systems each week. And
yeah.
What's scary is, so this is being recorded on April 3rd. Tomorrow, obviously, April 4th. Just today, they issued, like, a new update to the outlook for tomorrow, and there's 2 moderate risk zones, just like there was a couple days ago when they updated it to high risk.
Oh, God.
So I'm not saying it's guaranteed, but in my opinion, I'm kind of putting my money on there being a high risk area again.
Yep, I'm not ready to have that. That's not going to be fun. But, so I have a short film, and then actually, I've got another video on the back burner that I got to get to filming and editing. I've got the script for it and everything. I'm shooting a music video for a friend. One of my friends makes music. He hasn't really had true music videos for his songs. Mm-hmm. And when we first met, I told him I would make one. And I had initially shot and filmed one at an old school for his song Patience. But the SD card corrupted and I lost all the footage.
Oh, God. That sucks.
So this time around, I'm just going to shoot it on my phone.
Yep.
I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to shoot it on my phone, which is going to have a great quality. I also need to edit my video from when I met a crap ton of pro bowlers. Like, if anybody's in the bowling space in the community, let me know. Because I met Kyle Troop, Kyle Sherman, EJ Tackett, sorry. A bunch of bowlers. That was fun. I got to edit that video. It was just unscripted chaos at its finest. So that was fun. And then I've got plans to record more Idiots on Discord videos, more BeamMP videos. I just don't have anything in solid yet.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of concepts, a lot of ideas, and then there's a few certain videos, but nothing crazy. And I'm excited to get to work here because I've been.
Me too.
I've been throwing a lot of time here, and
I know between me, you, and Strain, for anyone that doesn't know, my partner, we honestly, like, all three of us kind of interwork on videos together in ways. Like, mostly it's just like when Strain records, like, Pizza Tower, me and Lou will, like, sit in and commentate and stuff like that, or we'll help Lou commentate something. Lou obviously helps a lot with the EAS stuff, but also when I do videos on my channel, Strain and Lou sit in on videos with me when I'm recording, so we all kind of help each other out in little ways, big ways. It's nice. It's good to have. I think that's what kept me motivated early on, is that I felt like there was people around me that had that same kind of fire, and that kind of kept me going. So
and then March was a month.
Yeah. March was a month, but it's a new month. And we try.
We're hitting hard. We're hitting hard in the start.
And if April is a bad month, then okay, well, we got May.
Yeah, we got May, but I mean, we're hitting hard in the start of April, so I'm excited to see what we can do.
Right. Yep. So, I think that's it. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it.
Oh, well, thank you for having me. It's insane that you're doing this right after LTIC.
Yep. All right. Well, I'll see you later. All right.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Yep. See ya.